Yep, we might be having a live telethon, but we cannot ever leave out the boys from Overdrive TV. Ciro and Gav, you are downstairs in the basement, as we always find you on a Friday morning. What is happening? What have you got in store for us? A Ferrari, perhaps? Come on.
Well, Graham, you remember last week we had a shiny new red car in studio, so we thought we'd do the same this week, except this one's a little bit different.
That's slightly different. I don't think we can even call this a bucky anymore.
Doesn't that mean like a Tupperware, like something small that you'd put leftovers in?
Yeah, exactly, something small, and this is the opposite of small. This thing is gargantuan. It really is.
So, I mean, we're going to have to change its name.
You're going to have to start calling it a pickup truck, I'm sorry. Our Americanization continues.
So then this is the new Isuzu KB 300 pickup truck. Yeah. And you know, Gav, how on TV sometimes things change size and it's a bit distorted.
Sometimes you're taller.
Yeah,
I'm more athletic. It's all an optical illusion.
So to show the audience how big this car is, I've brought in a 5-meter tape measure. And what we're going to do now, I can't really hobble to the back. Gav,
yes,
so
Ciro was walking on his hands, so he broke his ankle, obviously. So I'm going to do the walking.
That's what happened. There we go. Keep going. Keep going.
And
how much car have you got left?
I've got quite a bit of car left.
I've got no more tape measure left. That's 5 meters of tape measure.
That's 5 meters,
so,
which
just
means...
let it go. Oh, God, these things are so unwieldy. Why hasn't someone invented a new tape measure
Which means this car is 5.3 meters long.
Yes, and 1.9 meters wide. So if you multiply that and you get the... It's about the size of President Zuma's gym.
Yes, and his compound. Yes, absolutely. Now, speaking of its sheer size, forget everything you've ever learned about parking. This is truly an ordeal, and it's astonishing how much mental thought goes into it.
Do you have like a really tight parking space at work?
Super tight parking space, and as a result I got to my desk even more mentally fatigued than usual.
That's a good point, because the fleet driver who brought this into my parking bay, and I've got this extremely tricky thing at work, he looked like he just sat a maths exam.
Yeah, an advanced maths exam. And also the parking sensors don't really help, because they just kind of emanate from all parts of the cabin.
Pillars just jump at you.
Because you're always near to hitting something this big.
This is just whinging.
Yes, exactly. Look, now people are going to buy this bucky, don't want to hear us urbanites whinge about how difficult it is to park. This has a lot of incredible features about it.
And I think the size, though, is very important, because what it means is, I'll meet you at the back. Maybe we should go to a commercial break while I get there. So the back here is now literally like a family car, and if you come all the way to... Oh, thanks, Gav.
There you go. Hop on up there. Just be careful.
Thank you very much. So now the reason why the back of this car is so big is because you can now fit a standard load pallet at the back there. So if you go to one of those bulk buying shops, you can just buy a whole crate of sugar and they can just forklift it right on there for you.
Pallets that just go straight on there. I've left my iPhone there just to demonstrate how big it is. And
that's a whole iPhone in the back of that Isuzu.
Exactly. But also what we have to point out, this is the biggest loading bay in its class, and it also has the biggest towing capacity.
Yes, 3.5 tons.
3.5 tons. I mean, what can you possibly tow that weighs 3.5 tons?
A snook boat.
You could tow the whole fishing village.
Yeah, you could just put the whole village on the back.
Exactly. Now, that's not a trailer. That's not only it's only Party Tricks having the biggest load bay, but it also is the most fuel efficient in its class.
I'll meet you at the front, just keep going.
Yes, exactly. And so from this 3-litre turbo diesel, it's the most fuel efficient in its class, and it's also got that wonderful kind of diesel rumble to it. We live in an age now where diesels are getting more and more refined and smoother. This has still got that workhorse kind of chugga.
That's true, actually. It feels like, yes, I'm going to work, I'm going to go build something now.
Exactly.
I actually quite like that about it.
I like that about it.
Interestingly, so you get a 2.4 in this, and you also get this is a 3-litre. The 2.4 is less fuel efficient. If you do more Ks, you want the bigger engine.
Interestingly enough, yes.
I've actually...
We've been looking into a few of its rivals here, Ciro. Now, you've picked out two there in particular, because the new Hilux is coming soon, so we want to wait off on that one. But the other two main rivals are...
Yes, so forgive me, I'm quite good with figures, but I can't remember all of this. So I've got a couple of its rivals here. So we've got the Ford Ranger, the brand new one, and the Volkswagen Amarok lined up against the Isuzu KB. Now, which one would you have?
I would actually go with this Isuzu.
Are you going to go with this?
This is 410,000 Rand, gets me 130 kilowatts and 380 Newton meters of torque.
Wow, very good, Gavin. I think I would have the Volkswagen Amarok, but I'm a bit upset, because if I want to spend the same sort of money as you, I get a less powerful engine. I only get 103 kilowatts
That's 27 less than this.
Torques. Yeah,
exactly.
But you know what, though? The sad thing is we're both wrong.
As usual, we probably are.
We're both wrong. So the Ford Ranger is the one you want, because for the same price, which is about 410, 120,000 Rand. You get 147 kilowatts and 470 torques. It's like 100 more than that.
It's almost 100 more than this, but you will pay the price on efficiency there, I'm willing to bet.
Yes, you probably will.
As we said,
I will still have the Amarok.
Absolutely, and I would still have the Isuzu because it has the biggest load capacity, it has the best towing capability, and it's the most efficient.
There we go. Alrighty. Which one would you have, Graham?
Boys, thank you so much. A bit of a change of pace from the Ferrari last week. Ciro, I'm sorry about the injury, man. You got to slow down. Slow down, calm down. Boys, thank you so much. You can pick up the conversation with Ciro and Gav at Overdrive TV on Twitter. Well, the Yost inspired telethon continues this morning, supporting the J9 Foundation. They are doing some incredible work in improving the quality of life of families that are affected by motor neuron disease. And we've attracted a host of celebrities this morning, including another one of my rugby heroes, Francois Pinault. Thank you so much for joining us, Francois. We're going to have a chat to him after the break. You can recharge your coffee cup and get dialing that number to dial 083-913-3728. Guys, start calling. We'll speak to you in a second.
With a range of quality products guaranteed nationally, you will always find there's so much more to Midas.